So y'all know I love Spider-Man. I live, breathe, and eat Spider-Man. Well, not eat,
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
but I live and breathe Spider-Man. I grew up loving Spider-Man. I am a huge Spider-Man fan. I love the video games. I love the movies. I love the TV shows. As you can tell in this montage right here, this beautiful montage, I have comic books. I have Legos. I have a big poster. I have movies, DVD, 4K, all that type of stuff. So, wasn't too excited for this show. And I know that's crazy because I love Spider Man. This show, the trailer just didn't work for me. It didn't work for me. And the show isn't working for me so far either. And I'm just, let's talk about it. What is happening, wonderful people? So I just finished watching the first two episodes of the new Disney Plus series, new Spider-Man Disney Plus series, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. And in this series, we follow Peter on his way to becoming a hero, and it's kind of like a parallel MCU universe, like its own pocket universe in a way. So let's talk about it. Like I mentioned earlier, like I said earlier, I was not wowed by the trailers. I wasn't. I really wasn't. And I love Spider Man. You all know I love Spider Man. But the trailers just didn't do it for me. And I wasn't excited because I didn't like how the animation looked. It just looked like maybe it was a rip off of Homecoming. And after watching the first two episodes, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's not horrible, but let's talk about the positives first and then the negatives next. So, starting off the bat, I think that you can definitely tell that this is a parallel universe to the MCU. It's its own pocket universe to the side, which I find really cool. I find that really cool, and with any MCU multiverse thing, like whether it's Tobey Maguire's universe or Andrew's universe or Spectacular Spider-Man or the 90s Spider-Man. It's its own universe. But this one is like a parallel on its own pocket universe. And I like that concept. I really do. I think that's cool. And I like the second episode more than the first episode so far. And I think progressively the second episode, like, it gets better with the second episode and it progressively gets more interesting. I think when we get to the second episode, it becomes more interesting, I should say. And, you know, I'm not a big fan of the animation. I don't like the animation, but I will say, and I never actually watched this series. I might watch it eventually. Not sure when, but the MTV series for Spider-Man from like 2003, it kind of reminds me of that in a way, which in its own merit is cool. But at the same time, I don't, and I'll talk more about why I don't like the animation in the negative section. But it just it feels like that, but it doesn't really work. And it's just the thing is, it's fun at times. It's fun in its own merit, and there were times in the second episode where I was actually like, "Ooh, okay." Like this is interesting stuff. Like I like where they're going with this part. I like where they're going with this part. But mainly in the first episode, I'm just like, oh, I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling it. I'm really not. And the intro is actually really cool. I like the intro. I do. It is like a remix of the 1967 Spider-Man theme song, and it feels very old school, very comic booky, and I like that. I really do. And those are the only positives I have so far. Let's talk about the negatives. So I mentioned the animation earlier. I talked about it a little bit earlier. It reminds me of the MTV Spider-Man show, that type of animation. But so far, it's just animation's not working for me. It just feels very. I don't know if I want to say laggy and glitchy. I don't feel like laggy and glitchy are the right terms to use for this type of animation. I guess weird's the right word. Let's use the word weird. It's just crap. I don't even know. I don't even know if weird's the right word. It's just the animation is just not the animation I would use, and it's not the animation I feel like they should have used. It just feels wonky. It feels wonky, and it feels. it looks cool at times, like there are a few times where it actually is interesting to look at, but and appealing to look at, but overall, animation just feels weird. It just feels wonky. And it's just so far, it's fine. I mean, it's really not horrible, but it's just not working for me so far in the first two episodes. And I know it's crazy to say for the first two episodes, but it's just I wasn't fully captured by the story, and I don't think the characters so far are interesting. The most interesting character is Peter, of course, but it's just, and I'm excited to see, you know, the other heroes. You just get to see Doctor Strange in here, who's it's cool to see him. You can see like this, I guess it's Venom in this, and you get to see Harry and Norman, and I think you'll get to see Captain America. They have a little tease of Iron Man, which hopefully we get to see him soon. So overall, it's not horrible, but it's just not fully working for me. So yeah, overall, I am really wanting to like this show. I am. So hopefully the next few episodes will actually turn this show around for me, pivot this show around so I can enjoy it and fully enjoy it. It's not, I'm not invested so far, and I really want to be more invested than I am, but because I love Spider Man. At the end of the day, this is a Spider Man show, and at the end of the day, I give everything Spider Man a chance because I grew up a Spider Man fan and I will always be a Spider Man fan. That is my superhero. I love Spider Man, and it's just not fully working for me. So y'all tell me what y'all think down below in the comments. So that'll wrap up this video. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you are new to the channel, please do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, share this video. We are at 728 subs. Next big milestone is 800. We're reaching that quickly. And then 9, the big one is 1K. Beyond that as well. And if you're new as well, I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, trailer reactions, movie live streams, movie news, movie rankings, all that wonderful movie stuff under the movie umbrella. And again, let's talk about down below in the comments. What do y'all think about this show so far? Are y'all enjoying it? Are y'all not enjoying it? Do y'all like episode 2 more? Episode 1 more? Let's talk about it down below. Keep talking movies, my wonderful people. Cheers.